Please remain standing for our national anthem. You may be seated. Thank you to the Blue Valley Southwest Band under the direction of Brandon Lisando and Allegra Wolf. Good evening and welcome to the 14th commencement ceremony for Blue Valley Southwest High School. My name is Tyler Alexander, and it is my honor to serve as principal of Blue Valley Southwest. We are delighted that you could join us for this truly wonderful occasion. Class of 2024, you are a uniquely special group and have left a lasting impact on our Southwest community due to your leadership, academic excellence, service to your community, and competitive spirit. This evening, we are so excited to be able to continue celebrating you, your accomplishments, and to see you walk across the stage as graduates of Blue Valley Southwest High School. It is my privilege to introduce the guests on the platform tonight. If you would please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Jody Dietz, Board of Education President. Gina Knapp, Vice President. Current board members Dr. Sonia Evans, Patrick Hurley, Jan Kessinger, Jim McMullen, Clay Norkey, Dr. Katie Collier, Deputy Superintendent, and Kyle Hayden, Deputy Superintendent, and Dr. Judy Korb, Johnson County Community College Interim President. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. I'd also like to introduce the individuals on stage representing Blue Valley Southwest. If you would please stand and remain standing as I introduce you. Dr. Ann Kostelic, Assistant Principal of Curriculum and Instruction. Mike Rasmussen, Assistant Principal and Athletic Director. Mallory Huseman, Assistant Principal and Activities Director. Sterling Widman, Senior Class President. And Rishi Shetty, Honorary Graduation Speaker. Class of 2024, this event is the culmination of 13 years of formal education. Each and every one of you has a story to tell and a path that you have traveled to get here. But along the way, you have had your family and friends to support you. So on this day, when everyone is chanting and yelling your name and applauding your accomplishments, I'd like you to take a moment to thank your family. If our parents and guardians could please stand. Graduates, can you please give your parents a round of applause for their support to get you here today? Where are my swim and dive seniors? Swim and dive seniors, can you please stand up? You are looking at the newest additions to Blue Valley Southwest state champions. They won their back-to-back state championship title this morning at Shawnee Mission Aquatic Center. Congratulations. Please welcome to the stage Sterling Widman, Senior Class President. Sterling is the son of Michaela and Jared Widman. He's been involved in student council, FCA, and baseball throughout his high school career, and currently has served as the class of 2024 class president. After graduation, Sterling plans to attend Kansas State University and study entrepreneurship and innovation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our graduation ceremony. We've known about it, we've anticipated it, but today it's us, Southwest Class of 2024, ready for our turn at this. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the staff on behalf of the class of 2024. You guys have been by our side since the very start of our careers. This was back when we were doing jumping jacks on Zoom. Needless to say, you guys have impacted our lives in incredible ways, and it is our hope that you all leave here reflecting on how much we've accomplished and how different we are today, all because of you guys. Well, to the class of 2024, if I don't already know you, my name is Sterling Woodman, and for some reason, y'all chose me to be your class pres. Regardless, I'm stoked to be up here with you guys this evening. So typically how these grad speeches will go is someone will say that it all happened so fast or in the blink of an eye. Well, standing here today, I don't feel as if it took too long to get here, but to me, freshman year definitely does not feel like yesterday. It's obvious that this is purely attributed to how much we've overcome and accomplished as the class of 2024. From state championships to sweeping Blue Valley to remaining a debate school, yeah, shout out debate, to dominating in class chants, to overcoming COVID, to establishing the PTP legacy, the list goes on and on. Class of 2024, we did this stuff together, and we truly maximized the memories and made every second count in our time together. Around this time, we're going to hear a lot of this as we step out into the world and pursue our dream stuff. But for 1 second, let's be where our feet are. In this moment, we sit here having done so many things we used to dream of. Going to high school, going to dances, finding our best friends, driving. Even though things are about to change, I urge all of us to live in this moment right here and think about this. Someday, when we're old and losing hair, I can bet that we will all be willing to give anything to come back to this very time in our lives. Since that's true, that makes this moment right here priceless. Now, I don't want this time to pass without you guys knowing how grateful I am to have spent the last 4, if not 7 years together. I'll say this, I love you guys, and I'm gonna miss our pack. So this evening, before the chaos ensues, I want you guys to remember 2 things. The first is simple, and this might be for me, but don't look back, cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Know that we made every moment count together. And the second thing, I hope we hold on to for the rest of our lives. Be where your feet are. Truly cherish these moments. Cherish every moment, and treat the present like it's priceless, because it is. Thank you. With that being said, the class of 2024 wishes that all graduates are given the opportunity to be recognized equally, as it is an important moment for everyone seated here today. In order to do this, we respectfully ask for your cooperation in requesting that all parents and guests refrain from overly excessive noises and disruptive outbursts during the issuing of diplomas and remain seated until the ceremony is finished so that every name can be heard. Thank you again for joining us on this special evening, and go Wolves.
Blue Valley Southwest faculty, could you please stand? I want to thank you for your dedication, talent, and tireless support of this class and for all of our students at Southwest. You have accepted the challenge to educate, to support, to connect, and to lead our students with both professionalism and grace. It is truly an honor to work alongside each and every one of you each day. I appreciate you and what you do for our students and your colleagues and our Southwest community. If everyone could please join me in thanking our amazing Southwest staff. At this time, I'd like to introduce our honorary senior speaker, Rishi Shetty. Rishi is the son of Kanika and Rama Shetty. Rishi has been a member of the debate team for all 4 years of high school, bringing home 2 state championships. After graduation, he will be studying psychology at the University of Michigan. Class of 2024, please welcome your honorary speaker, Rishi.
What's up, Timberwolves? Friends, family, staff, and the class of 2024. As we gather here today to celebrate the end of some of the best 4 years of our lives, I can't help but reflect on the incredible ride that it's been. Just like any memorable road trip, our time in high school has simultaneously been filled with unexpected detours and breathtaking landscapes that we've cherished along the way. As we reminisce on our time in high school, let's think back to the first time we stepped foot into Southwest's halls. In the midst of the uncertainty of a global pandemic, we left our homes and came to the school for orientation. After a brief tour of the school, we lined up single file in the gym, and after several vicious rounds of hand sanitizer, we were each given a chance to beat the large ceremonial bass drum. And since then, we've been just like eager travelers embarking on what we hope to be the journey of a lifetime, anticipating the moment we are experiencing here, now at graduation. As our high school careers unfolded, there were moments of pure joy and exhilaration, just as any other journey. Together, we celebrated victories and moments both big and small, whether it was passing a test we thought we were surely destined to fail, or scoring a winning goal. We chanted and shouted together at assemblies, laughed together at lunch, and most of all, we celebrated our class's continuation of Southwest's legacy of success with countless state championship ice creams. Among an endless number of victories this year alone, the cross-country team, as well as the Glitter Girls, won back-to-back state championships. Our very own Emerald Regiment won their class at the annual Kansas Bandmasters Association competition. Our girls' soccer team seems incapable of letting their opponents score at least once. Our girls' swim team just won state, and our girls' basketball team qualified to state for the first time in years, marking a new era in Blue Valley Southwest history, characterized by success that each and every one of us are contributed to, whether or not you competed yourself. The dances, the games, the inside jokes, and everything in between. Whatever they may have been, we all have high school experiences that will always hold a special place within our hearts. Those moments were the fuel that propelled us forward, reminding us of the beauty of the journey itself. And no matter how irreplicable they may seem now, we will have countless more of them as our lives unfold and the road ahead of us expands. But, as all of us know, no trip is ever perfect. We encountered innumerable roadblocks, slumps in our grades, difficult finals, AP exams, and cramming to finish assignments just before the quarterly deadline. They all somehow never failed to disappear, and the road ahead was never as smooth as we thought it would be. The breakups, the failures, the all-nighters, and even the tragic loss of our beloved Timber Time were all universal experiences we felt as setbacks. And above all of those, don't forget that our class had the most unpredictable start to high school imaginable. As we took on our freshman year from home, we missed our friends. We had to deal with a different schedule every other week. And 3 years later, as I was writing this speech, I, as well as most of the English department, still could not figure out what Orange and Blue Days were supposed to be. But even as the struggle took a toll on us, it was those moments of adversity that taught us some of the most integral lessons that could be instilled within us. We learned to persevere, to be resilient, And most importantly, we learn the ability to just roll down the window and enjoy the breeze. Moments like our first assembly together our sophomore year on the football fields have taught us to find the silver lining, and that no matter how difficult it may feel, we can always come together and find ways to endure. But now, after all of it, we finally made it. As we sit here at our high school graduation, the culmination of everything we've toiled for over the last 12 to 13 years, it's natural for us to feel an unnatural mix of emotions. There's simultaneously a surge of excitement in the air for what lies ahead, but there's also a tinge of bittersweet nostalgia for the memories that we've created along the way. As we set off for the next phase of our lives, whether it be college, the military, firefighting, or any other path, let's all remember the lessons we've learned. Remember to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and cherish every moment of joy. As we walk across the stage, grab our diplomas, and throw our caps off, don't just think of this as the end of one of the greatest rides of our lives, but rather as the beginning of a new one. Thank you, and let's continue to protect the pack.
Thank you, Rishi, for sharing that message with us tonight. At this time, I'd like to invite our senior choir members to come forward and please join Ms. Gervais and Ms. West. The BVSW choir.
Today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better because I knew you?
I have been changed for good.
And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
And because I knew you,
Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed.
thank you, Southwest Choir, and special thank you to our seniors. Please welcome Kevin Ward for our honorary senior musical performance. He is accompanied by class of 2025 student Ethan Steiner. Kevin is the son of Rebecca and Keith Ward. Kevin has been a member of the band program for all 4 years of high school, as well as earning his Eagle Scout. Next year, he plans to attend Purdue University and study materials engineering. Kevin will be performing Romanza. Thank you, gentlemen, for sharing your talents with us. Wow. Family, friends, Southwest faculty, and the graduating class of 2024. Tonight marks a momentous occasion as we bid farewell to the incredible individuals before us. As your principal, it's both an honor and a bittersweet moment to stand before you tonight. Class of 2024, you are a very special group. I can't remember a year where I've had more fun with a group of students, or a year where I've worked harder to keep a group of students in line than I have for this year. You see, for some reason, your class has managed to get me to do things that I would not normally have said yes to, or at least so easily said yes. For example, I somehow found myself time and time again in the midst of a football student section, yelling and screaming and saying things that maybe the other me on the track would have questioned if that was appropriate. I don't know how I got there, but there I was. Later in the season, I found myself picking up a broom after the football team had just been done sweeping all the Blue Valley schools and sweeping the track. I don't know how I got there or why I had the broom, but there I was. Shortly after, I found myself chest bumping a very sweaty Brent Gillis. Later on in the year, I eagerly subbed in and immediately ended your senior team's bid at winning the Hoops for Hope championship with a fadeaway three, which is a personal highlight for an old retired athlete. I approved a field day. That seemed to go okay, yeah? Yeah, okay, just checking. And most recently, I made the horrible decision to do a belly flop on the senior prank slip and slide in my work clothes, wearing a belt, that turned out to be much more of a thud than a slide. And if you could see the bruise that is on my thigh and hip that I have been silently limping with and hiding the pain for the last week, you would know maybe that wasn't my best decision either. But nevertheless, I did that, and I think the reason why I did that is because I like you, and you're a special class. And that's what you do for people that you like and that you want to celebrate each and every day. And that's what we're here to do today. I want to tell you all that I am immensely grateful for the opportunity that I have had to be your principal, and thankful for what I have learned from you along the way, and I sincerely hope that you all feel the same. This year, our journey has been marked by both triumphs and tribulations. We've celebrated victories, made school history again and again, as well as navigated challenges, and sadly, we've experienced loss. Our colleague, our coach, our friend, Dustin Lechner, may no longer be with us in person, but his legacy of dedication and compassion lives on in each of us and will continue to do so at Southwest for many, many years to come. Coach Lechner and I spent many hours at Southwest discussing the ideals and values of Protect the Pack, as well as many poorly played rounds of golf in the summer on how to implement it the right way. My speech tonight seeks to illustrate his beliefs in the power of a strong and supportive school community that is lived out by its students and its staff and its parents. Class of 2024, as you stand on the threshold of a new beginning, I urge you to embrace the Protect the Pack values of leadership, responsibility, empathy, and connection. These are not just words, these are guiding principles that I hope will shape your journey beyond Southwest. As I've said many times, leadership isn't about the title that you hold, but rather the actions that you take. It's about standing up for what is right, even when it's difficult. It's about lifting others up and inspiring positive change, not just in your life, but in your school, your workplace, and your community. With leadership comes responsibility. As you step into that next chapter of your lives, remember the impact of your choices. Each decision you make has the power to shape your future and the world around you. Embrace that responsibility with integrity and conviction. In a world that often feels divided, empathy and connection are more important than ever. Take time to understand and uplift those around you. Show kindness and compassion in your interactions, and most importantly, listen. And strive to create a world where people feel seen, heard, and valued. As you leave Southwest behind, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a community that supports you and believes in you. Lean on each other, celebrate each other's successes, and lift each other up in times of need, because as we know from this year, we are far stronger together than we ever could be alone. Class of 2024, carry with you the lessons you've learned, the memories and friendships that you've made, and the values that you hold. And always remember, no matter where life takes you, you will forever be a Timberwolf and forever a member of the Blue Valley Southwest family. I want to tell you one last time, congratulations, and protect the pack. As we transition into our academic recognition this evening, I did want to have one note made as a recalculation occurred. Can Charlotte Hannigan please stand up? Where are you at, Charlotte? Hi, Charlotte. Embarrassing you now, and I apologize for that. But Charlotte was a member of the Summa Cum Laude, and we did not get to recognize her yesterday. So we wanted to congratulate her and recognize her this evening. Congratulations, Charlotte. Our school district uses a Latin system of recognition for our graduating seniors. The first group of students that are graduating with the cum laude distinction signifies having a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or higher. Will all seniors in this special group please stand and be recognized? You can be seated. Our next group of seniors to recognize are those graduating with the distinction of magna cum laude, which signifies a cumulative GPA of 4.3 or higher. Will these students please stand so we can congratulate them? Thank you. Finally, we want to honor those students who are graduating with our highest academic achievement, summa cum laude. These students have a cumulative GPA of 4.5 or higher and received a medallion yesterday to signify this outstanding achievement. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Congratulations to all for these outstanding academic achievements. Blue Valley Southwest is honored to be able to recognize 3 students who are graduating high school while also having completed the necessary requirements through Johnson County Community College to earn their associate's degree. These students have been enrolled at Johnson County for the past 4 semesters, earning credits towards both their high school diploma and an associate's degree. These students have all completed a minimum of 60 hours of college credit. We would like to have you stand as I read your name: Elizabeth Hansen, Lillian Hyder, and Aaliyah Schrock. Thank you. We are pleased to say that Dr. Judy Korb, interim president at Johnson County Community College, is here today to recognize these students as they walk across the stage. Thank you for being here. With the graduating class of 2024, please stand. The faculty and administration of Blue Valley Southwest High School are recommending each of you for graduation. You have completed the requirements of a high school diploma as set forth by the Kansas State Department of Education and the Blue Valley Unified School District Board of Education. Members of the Board of Education and Board President Jody Dietz, on behalf of the Blue Valley School District, I present the Blue Valley Southwest High School class of 2024 for the receipt of their diplomas. Would the first row please come to the platform? The rest of the class may be seated.
Caleb Matthew Adams. Jeremy Matthew Adams. Nikki Amadion. Malik Muhammad Al-Shorman. Piper Elizabeth Anderson. Isabella Marie Antonetti. Henry David Appleby. Rohith Arun Kumar. Riley Kristen Baber. Addison Azalea Barr. Derek Wayne Bartles. Landon Vitali Basov. Finley M. Bates. Connor Richard Beckley. Brooklyn K. Bell. Michael Antonio Bernabe. Baraj Bendari. Shruti Jignesh Bisquitwala. Ella Marie Black. Kendall Aaliyah Black. Drew William Bolick. Jackson G. Bonzinski. Alyssa Caroline Bonder. Connor James Borden. Octavia Genevieve Mary Borowiak Miller. Ethan James Bray. Madeline Claire Britt. Katie Brooks. Holly Elizabeth Broyles. Madison L. Bryan. Paige Taylor Bookman. Crew Grayson Bueller. Nicole Mackenzie Buell. Reese Sarah Bergener. Emily Grace Burns. Emma Grace Burton. Sohan Reddy Busanelli. Mia Cabrera Davila. Leonardo Aaron Cantu. Nicholas Caleb Castro. Thomas Maxwell Call. Adeline Ann Celio. Ashley Grace Shapu. Jacob Michael Shapu. Ami Manseen Choudhary. Will L.B. Christensen. Landon Thomas Christensen. Leo B. Connolly. Ava Elizabeth Connolly. Jason Jeffrey Cooper.
McLean Edward Dom. Luke Edward Davis. Wyatt Bartley Davis. Addison Ruthann Dirth. Mira Gotham Desai. Drake Frederick Dombrowski. Alexis Ann Dominic. Alexandria Renee Dunn. Dylan Mark Dunn. Grace Ann Eckert. Victoria Nicole Eklund. Miriam A. Eldemerdash. Addison May Ellis. Rachel Corinne Esterline. Tate Dawson Everard. Natalie Diane Farrell. Aiden Jackson Fayette. Noah J. Fearborn. Landon Todd Finke. Reagan Evelyn Fitz. Kelly Fitzmaurice. Andrew C. Flickinger. Haley Brooke Flores. Juliana Lee Forche. Alexis Lisa French. John Edward Frost. Peyton Nicole Funk. Cole Michael Garner. Joseph Quinn Geisler. Connor G. Gambella. Taylor Nicole Gerard. Colin James Gessner. Brent Eric Gillis. Marissa Aaron Goldstein. Cameron John Grant. Gavin Ashton Grant. Jacob Russell Gresham. William K. Grimsley. Corbin Parker Gurwell. Jared Thomas Hafner. Braxton Monroe Ham. Charlotte Jordan Hannigan. Elizabeth McKenna Soleil Hansen. Jackson Scott Harmon. Anusha Hashmi. Morgan Ruth Hauer. Jamie Cornell Havens. Sydney Elise Hendricks. Megan Taylor Henschel. Gabriel Warren Heston.
Meredith Ann Heika. Miriam Deanna Hill. Molly Claire Hoggett. Cade Patrick Holmes. Taylor Ray Howard. Meyer David Howarder. Maggie Jean Howerton. Liam Huddleston. Mark Frost Hunter. Ashkan Mahir Husani. Lillian Mary Rose Hyder. Melek Motasam Ibrahim. Gage R. Ilgis. Blake Jackson. Ryan Peter Jackson. Cameron M. Jafari. Andrew Joseph Jakobilski. Arsalan Jamal. Carter Douglas Jagan. Lily Christine Jones. Zachary Joseph Jones. Aishi Kane. Ashwin Reese Karupia. Colin Keelan. Hope Yusun Kim. Sean Devon Neisler. Shuba Coley. Addison Ann Louise Lang. Adam Jeffrey Laughlin. Alexandra Sky Laurie. Nolan Bond Levy. Sawyer Jackson Lewis. Jason Robert Leam. Amy Bryce Lloyd. Alexandra Caitlin Lopez Cotto. Megan Amber Lofsky. Madison Riley Liebarger. Emery Reese Markham. Carter Joseph Martinez. Eric Joseph McCann. Sabrina Irma McCann. Kieran Quinn McDermott. Alex Michael Mercer. Reagan Grace Messenger. Morgan Samantha Miller. Sophia Lee Mojahedi. Grayson M. Montgomery. Vu Wen. Ellie Nigro.
Luke Thomas O'Brien. Kayla Elizabeth O'Connell. Bridget Paige O'Donnell. Ashley Juveneth Oliva. Calvin Kenneth O'Neill. Adam James Orm. Allie Lynn Owens. Hannah Michelle Palmer. Mason Michael Pangborn. Alex Connor Parks. Kia Patel. Sydney Marie Paul. Nadine May Peck. Zachary Christopher Peterson. Raghuvamsh Penuganda. Jordana Marie Perry. Emmett Isaiah Peters. Aoife Vivian Peterson. Samantha Grace Huggins Petzold. Sunshine Laura Pickering. Hannah Marie Porter. Kate Elizabeth Putzier. Ethan Quach. Nathan Quach. Sean Griffin Quijano. Millette Joy Quinn. George Miles Raby. Johan Denis Ramirez Nina. Carson Gray Ratzlaff. Pascal William Ravanesi. Olivia Ruth Ray. Jackson Richard Reddy. Ariana Claire Raker. Catherine L. Reese. Kaylee McKenna Reese. Cooper Ryan Reeves. McKenna Catherine Reno. Taylor Isabella Renzi. Carly Lee Wrestler. Kate Alana Reyes. Victoria Lynn Reyes. Jordan Mitchell Rice. Kylie Riggs. Owen Bennett Robertson. Gracie Catherine Robinson. Clint Weston Rolfe. Sky Jeanhan Rong. Chase Allen Reichman. Ashley Marie Sardelli.
Eliana Rose Savage. Aaliyah Noel Schrock. Anson Timothy Seibert. Shiv Amit Shah. Owen Matthew Shaw. Claire Sherman. Rishi R. Shetty. Andrew Junkai Skinner. Alex Scott Smith. Emma Jill Smith. Reese Clayton Somerville. Grace May St. Peter. Bailey Michael Stanfield. Noah Thomas Stanfield. Annalise Renee Stapley. Delaney Grace Stevens. Matthew Christian Nordham Stevens. Mila Ari Storialtima. Jason David Strickland. Samuel Antonio Suarez. Abigail Elizabeth Sutherland. Stella Ray Swickard. Luke Patrick Taloni. Caleb John Tesmer. Robert Lee Thomas III. Molly Marie Townsend. Naveen Umapathy. Alexis Rose Verholst Holm. Claire Elizabeth Vespestad. Noah Stephen Vierthaler. John Philip Vitha. Kevin Andrew Ward. Jacob Scott Watts. Mason Robert Watts. Ashley Noel Weber. Bailey Renee Weber. Sydney Joe Weber. Caleb Warren West. Lane Catherine White. Sterling James Widman. Tyler Eric Wilcox. Ava Gwen Williams. Maximus Christopher Wilson. Adeline Carly Winter. Emmett Michael Worth. Nicholas Jacob Matthew Walls. Elena Lynette Wood. Brent Stephen Wozniak. William Frederick Reeford. Annabelle Grace Wright. Tyler Adam Young. Grace Ann Zimmerman.
Class of 2024, please stand. It is the moment that you have been waiting for. At this time, please move your tassels from the right to the left of your mortarboard. Parents, guardians, faculty, and friends, I present to you the Blue Valley Southwest graduating class of 2024. Celebrate, graduates. Throw those caps. All right, now hurry up and go get them. Some of you got some arms. You really threw them. All right, back in line, back in line. You know I'm not going to let you out of here without an alma mater one last time. Your class is the one that took the alma mater to a whole new level. So for one last time, please stand arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder, and sing our alma mater. Families, feel free to join in. The words are printed on the program. Mr. Lisando, when you're ready. Thank you for being part of our graduation ceremony this evening. We ask that the audience please remain in the stands until all graduates have recessed from the field and leave through our southeast gate. You may meet your graduate in the parking lot. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024. Junior ambassadors, you can start the recessional.